Have you ever found yourself with an impending deadline? But instead of tackling your tasks head on, you suddenly become obsessed with the cleanliness of your surroundings or the latest as seen on TV product? Welcome to Sir Betterment, where we bring you financial, motivating, and betterment knowledge. In this video, we'll talk about how to avoid procrastination. If you like videos like this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to our channel. Does these scenarios sound familiar? If so, then congratulations, my friend! You have joined the ranks of the procrastinators. But don't worry, because we'll explore the psychology behind procrastination and share effective strategies to conquer it. So sit back, relax, and get ready to conquer your to-do list like never before. The first thing that you need to do to avoid procrastinating is number 1. Reduce the number of decisions you need to make throughout the day. Every day, we face a barrage of decisions that sap our energy and hijack our self-control. Should we hit the gym or hit the snooze? Say yes to lunch with Barry Boombarts or hightail it back to the office for that looming presentation? And don't even get me started on the fashion dilemmas and food choices we agonize over. But did you know that each decision we make carries an energy consequence? If you roll out of bed without a plan, you're setting yourself up for a day full of energy-draining decision-making. And before you know it, you're left with little willpower to tackle the things that matter most. So how can we avoid this productivity trap? Tip number 1. Cut down on the number of decisions you need to make in a day by planning ahead and creating habits. This could mean scheduling your workout days in advance, picking out your outfit the night before, or even choosing the most important task for tomorrow and setting aside time for it. The bottom line is, when it comes to decision making, less is more. By reducing the number of choices you have to make, you'll free up the energy you need to focus on the big, meaningful stuff instead of wasting it on trivial matters. So what habits can you create to streamline your decision-making process and boost your productivity? The possibilities are endless. And hey, with all this extra energy, you might even have the stamina to crack a few jokes like, "Procrastination is like a credit card. It's a lot of fun until you get the bill." Or, "Why put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow?" Okay, maybe puns aren't for everyone, but you get the idea. The next step is to, number 2, finish your day before it starts. If you're struggling with procrastination, planning ahead can be a powerful tool. Instead of starting each day with a blank slate, take a few minutes before bed to map out your schedule for the next day. This way, you won't waste energy on making decisions in the moment and you'll know exactly what you need to do and when. By planning your day before it starts, we'll ensure that you prioritize the most important tasks and avoid getting sidetracked by minor distractions. Whether you prefer to use a planner, a digital tool, or a simple to-do list, taking the time to plan ahead can help you be more productive and avoid procrastination. As they say, failing to plan is planning to fail. So let's make a plan and stick to it. The next tip might be unfamiliar, but this will help you stop procrastinating. Number 3. The nothing alternative. Have you ever struggled with procrastination and found yourself constantly distracted by everything except the task at hand? Well, Raymond Chandler, an influential crime fiction novelist, has a solution for you called the nothing alternative. Instead of forcing yourself to work on a predetermined word count or task, simply give yourself 2 options. Either work on your task or do absolutely nothing. By setting aside dedicated time for your one most important goal and eliminating all distractions, you can achieve the clarity and focus needed to get the job done. So shut down your Wi-Fi, put away your phone, and give it a try. And who knows, maybe you'll find yourself standing on your head or writhing on the floor like Chandler did. Just remember, the key is to choose between doing something or nothing at all. Next step is to, number 4, focus on something doable. In his book, Getting Things Done, David Allen suggests dumbing down your brain by breaking tasks down into the very next action. It may sound counterintuitive, but by simplifying your focus to the next doable task, you can shift your mind away from the stress and pressure of procrastination. To put this into action, think about the task you've been procrastinating on, like finishing a work presentation. Instead of dwelling on the overwhelming workload, shift your focus to the next small action you can take to move the project forward, like finding images online. This simple task becomes your next action, and by completing it, you'll feel a sense of momentum that can propel you forward. So the next time procrastination tries to creep in, don't let it take over. Instead, take it as a signal to chunk down your task into small, manageable actions. After all, as they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your work won't be either. But by taking one small step at a time, you can build momentum and get things done. And if you're struggling to find motivation, remember that every action counts. Even something as small as naming your presentation can be the catalyst that gets you moving. So don't be afraid to dumb it down and focus on the next doable step. Your brain and your productivity will thank you for it. The last tip to end procrastination is to Number 5. Adjust your environment. Let's put a fun spin on this. Imagine your procrastination habits as a clingy ex who just can't take the hint. They keep showing up at your doorstep with a bottle of wine, even though you've explicitly told them that you're trying to stay sober. Similarly, to avoid procrastinating, you need to remove all the triggers that remind you of your ex. Procrastination. So if you can't work in a bustling cafe because the noise and movement distracts you, then find a quiet place to settle down and focus. Maybe a library or a cozy corner of your home will do the trick. To prevent distractions, I used to put my phone on Do Not Disturb mode and leave it on my desk. But it was like leaving a bag of chips in front of me and expecting not to snack on them. Now, I put my phone in a drawer that's far enough to require a mini workout to check it. And speaking of workouts, I've also stopped wearing my Apple Watch all the time. Who needs to know their heart rate while binging on Netflix? Removing all these digital and physical distractions is like taking off a tight pair of jeans after a long day. You feel free, focused, and ready to conquer the world. So what's the takeaway? Don't just sit there like a bump on the log. Get up and start taking action. Remember, procrastination is like a credit card. It's a lot of fun until you get the bill. But with these tips, you can avoid the bill and start enjoying the rewards of productivity. So go forth and conquer, my friends. Alright folks, that's a wrap on this video. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel motivated to kick procrastination to the curb. Remember, it's all about breaking down your tasks into bite-sized actions that you can tackle one step at a time. And don't forget to celebrate each little victory along the way. Now, I want to hear from you. What are some strategies you use to beat procrastination? Do you have any tips or tricks that have worked well for you? Share them in the comments below and let's help each other to stay accountable. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.